Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Kim with Creative Crafticality, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make this little double pocket tag or ephemera holder that you can insert into a junk journal. This one I'm making for my custom Wednesday junk journal that I've been working on. If you haven't seen the one that I put in my Etsy shop, it's sold now, unfortunately for you. Fortunately for me. You can see what that one looks like over. I'll put the link for the video down below. I've done a flip through video for it already. So today I'm going to show you how to make these cute little book page little inserts, like a junk journal pocket insert. And what you need for this is 3 book pages, and I'm using Reader's Digest size book pages. And I've torn the sides off like halfway on the borders, or like the, what do they call them? Whatever. I've torn the sides. That's all you need to know. I have 3 of them. So what we're doing, we're going to leave this back one. We might have to cut it down a little bit, but leave that back one for now. So I'll keep that to the side. And I'm going to flip. Make sure your writing is going the right direction, like the right side up. Flip it over, and we are going, how am I doing this? What we want to do is flip it upside down. So your wording's upside down, and you're going to go about 1/3 of the way up and fold that. Put that to the side for now. And then this one, you're going to take, the wording is right side up now. I am going to fold this in half, I think in half, or just about. And then that's going to go, let's do a little bit more. So what we're wanting to do is fold it where this intersects at the back. If you put it inside your folded second page, turn it over, and you'll be able to fold it down at that top part, if that makes sense. And then you can leave it like that. So now you have your first little pocket here. Pull over your second book, or your third book page, and you're going to lay it out however tall you want your pocket insert. And then there's going to leave a little bit down here. So I'm just going to fold this, and I'm actually going to rip it off the bottom, or you can use your scissors or whatever. You're not going to see this part, so I'm just going to tear this off. It's just going to be in the back. You're not really going to see it unless you use this as an insert and you don't glue it down as a pocket page. Hopefully this is all making sense. Okay, so you've got your middle piece here, or your top. I'm sorry. This isn't confusing, but I'm going to make it confusing for you evidently. So, yeah, this is your first piece, and then your second piece is folded over like that, and then this goes on top of the third piece, or the back piece, and you're going to line it up so that you don't see the bottom. And then we're going to go over to the sewing machine, and I'm going to show you that I'm sewing it. And what I'm going to do is sew all the way around, so that gives us little pockets here. I'm going to start at my top corner. I have this set on a zigzag stitch, regular thread, and I'm making my stitch length a 3.5. I do a back stitch at the beginning. I'm just going to go straight down to one side, making sure your papers are lined up. If you want to use paper clips to paper clip these together, you can. Okay. Okay, then just kind of trim off if you kind of went a little wonky like I did. Just trimming off my sides here. Just a little bit on the bottom. Just make sure you don't cut your pocket at the bottom. You do that. So now we've got these pockets, but now you're ready to decorate these, and I'm going to show you how I did this really cool painted technique here. So I have a gel plate, a gel press, I guess you would say. Oh, it is a plate. So I'm going to show you here. This is an 8x10 gel press, gel printing plate. I will link everything I'm using down below. So this is what it looks like, and it's messy right now because I've already made my other items that I used on the gel with the paint and everything. So what a gel plate is it's like a jelly mat, and it's clear, but obviously now I have paint on it, so it's not clear, it's got paint on it. So anyways, I have these little acrylic paints. They're by Chocola. I have a whole set of them, and I will put the link down below for these as well. They're from Amazon. I actually was sent them a few years back and used them, and I think they're awesome. So I'm using the ultramarine violet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put little dots of this all over my gel plate of the purple, and depending on how much of a concentration of each color you want, the black is going to cover everything up if you put way too, if you put too much. So I want obviously this purple to see the purple, so I'm just putting very minimal black, because if you roll it, it's gonna just cover it up. So then you have this gel press roller thingamabob, and it's pretty dirty right now with the black and purple. You're going to take this and you're going to roll it until you get a pattern that you like. I'm going to turn this so you can see everything, hopefully. Now, I'm going to take my pocket that we made and turn it on the side with the pockets down. And I'm just going to use my roller and roll it over the top to get the best impression. And that's going to put color on the back. And then you pick it up. I didn't get much here, as I can tell when I picked it up here. So this kind of dried out, so I'm going to put that side over here and see if I can get a little bit more of the color on it. Oh yeah. So there, I got a very cool looking pattern. Still have some spots here that didn't get the paint. There we go. But I think that looks amazing. Very grungy. Perfect for Wednesday journals. All right. So that is it on there. Now, if you, the cleanup of the gel press is pretty simple. You just use water and a mild soap, and you can use a sponge that gets it off the best. You can also use a wipe. That's what I've used. So anyway, we've got the perfect little pocket. It dries pretty quick depending on, like mine was slightly dry by the time I got to it, and there wasn't a lot of paint on there. So this is almost, it's like dry to the touch already. So it's pretty crazy. So now I've got the perfect little pocket insert for my Wednesday journals. Or I have one actually that I'm working on right now, my custom. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this little simple tutorial. If you haven't ever used a gel press, it's pretty fun to make background papers and tags and things. I did make some tags with this. These are some I'm going to put. I'm going to add some die cuts to these. I also was rolling out an envelope. This was just with the extra that was on my roller. So that was pretty cool. So yeah, so you can do really awesome backgrounds with this. I am going to be doing a fall themed like leaf one using leaves from my yard and some fall colors like browns and oranges. So be on the lookout for that to come soon when I start on my, well, I'm going to make like one more fall journal before I start on other things. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. This is Kim with Creative Crafticality. Bye. God bless.